What's up? It's your favorite screen recorder in the building. My intros have got to get a whole lot better, man. I've got to get better at that. With that being said, it is week 9 predictions. I missed Thursday's game. I did. I actually had the Titans beating the Steelers. I actually like this cologne I got on. It's actually pretty good. With that being said, I'm a YouTuber with a real job, so I try to do what I can in between time in the meantime. So, hey, like always, the small stuff, like, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, let's dive into this, all right, guys? First of all, the NFL has really messed up by putting the Chiefs and the Dolphins at Frankfurt, Germany. Ain't nobody gonna watch this except for Chiefs and Dolphin diehard fans, or the people that's at work, or you trying to get your praise the Lord on, man. Whew, that's gonna be hard because you're gonna be at church. I actually have the Dolphins winning this game over the Chiefs. Simple fact of the matter is, I just think they're more of a completed team right now. I know that they lost to the Broncos and Chiefs last week. I don't think that they're in a rut. I think that the Dolphins are just on a roll right now. So we're gonna find out what they're really made of. And this is one of those games where I think the Dolphins, when they play somebody good, they usually lose. But when they play somebody that's bad, they usually beat the crap out of them, right? So with that being said, I think this is a huge statement game for the Dolphins, pretty much cementing that they are a top team in the AFC. If they win, they come out with the win, which I think they should. Score, I'm thinking maybe 34-27 or 31-38, something like that, Dolphins way. Vikings and Falcons, the battle of the backup quarterbacks and some change. This is an interesting game. I think both teams really need a quarterback. Actually, I made him a mock video. I actually have a mock draft for that. I have the Falcons taking Bo Nix. I have more reasons why in that video. However, I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, I think the Falcons should come out on top just because they're more of a completed team than the Vikings. With that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings go down without a fight because right now I'm pretty sure they obviously when your starting quarterback goes down, you don't really prepare for that. They have a rookie quarterback and they made that trade to get Josh Dobbs for a 7th rounder, which is I really like it too. I made a video about that too as well, but I do like that. So I really think that they don't believe in Jared Hall, but Jared Hall is going to show him something because there's not a lot of tape. So I'm pretty sure that first half he's going to pretty much be electrifying. After that, then of course the Falcons can adjust, which they should do. But the Falcons should come out with the win on this 24, 24-17, 24-13, something like that. Bears and Saints. Saints should come out and dominate against the Bears. Derek Carr looked really good in the Colts game last week. Bears, on the other hand, they're just tanking, bro, for Caleb Williams, to be honest with you. They're just tanking for Caleb Williams. I don't know what to say or how to say it. They're going to tank for Caleb Williams, probably trade Justin Fields for a boatload of picks, and they're going to be fine. They're going to bounce back as a franchise. Hopefully, Lord willing, they need to fire their GM on top of that because I don't know what he was thinking trading for Montez Sweat when he could have got him as a free agent next year. That will always baffle me. And you're not trying to win now. Yeah. Saints should win this game. Next up is the Packers and the Rams. Packers should win this game. For the simple fact, really, the Rams just got annihilated against the Cowboys. And on top of that, Stafford is not 100%. Jordan Love should go out there and ball out pretty good. I'm looking at the score. I'm thinking to myself, 28-14, maybe 31-24, something like that. Late comeback push. But, yeah, Packers should win this game against the Rams. Next up is the Commanders versus the Patriots. Commanders pretty much depleted their team defensively, so the Patriots should come out swinging. However, I think the Commanders actually really could win this game, to be real with you, because I think that they're offensively better than the Patriots, and they could just play keep away with the football. Of course, Robinson, Dotson, McLaurin, they just have so many offensive weapons that they can kind of come back at any given moment. And if they gave the Eagles a hard time, granted, I know that they're not the same team that they once were when they made all those trades. However, they still have a decent, like maybe a B plus D line as well. You know what? I think Alan Payne is still there if I'm not mistaken. So I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Patriots at Foxborough. So That would be a good one. That'd be a good one to watch, actually. I think that'd be pretty good. FanDuel quarterback. Uh-oh. Get your boy Mac Jones. No, okay. That being said, next up, Seahawks, Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens in this one. Seahawks, on the other hand, just I don't think that they're gonna beat the Ravens. I think Lamar Jackson is just an animal right now, and he's doing his thing. So it should be. It shouldn't. It's not gonna be a blowout. Well, I don't know. I don't really know because the Ravens really kind of blew out the Lions, and then they won last week. So I think the Ravens could actually do something dangerous to the Seahawks. Don't take my spread on this. This is just what I'm thinking. Don't take my spread on it, but I'm pulling out. I think the Ravens probably win by 10 or more in this game against the Seahawks. It's going to be high scoring, but it's going to be like one of those games where it's garbage time when they score. Tampa Bay Bucks and the Houston Texans. My Texans, of course, yeah, we dropped the ball bad against Carolina. I don't know what we were thinking. We really have to bounce back and win this game. If not, all we're doing is really just helping out Arizona with these picks. So that's where we lie with that. The Bucks, on the other hand, they're not a bad team. They lost to the Bills. They're coming off of what you call a mini bye, I guess you could say. Got some time to rest up their players. I don't see anybody on the Texans defense that can stop Mike Evans. Our run game is dead right now. We got Dameon Pierce out. I don't want to go against us, but I have to go against us. I think Tampa Bay wins this game, especially playing at Houston. And, our fan base is so flaky. So, yeah, it's one of those things. I just think Tampa Bay wins. I think they win by like 3. It's one of those games where it's probably like a 14 to like 17 type game. Yeah, I think it's going to be something like that. Arizona at Cleveland. Deshaun Watson's playing. Supposedly, his shoulder's not bad. So I think Deshaun Watson has a pretty good game. I think it might be his breakout game, I guess, for the season. Something like that. I think that's going to be one of those games where he does really, really good this week. Especially with them trading Donovan Peoples-Jones. Now Elijah Moore comes in. He's going to have to get more reps. And then on top of that, of course, we have now solidified, pretty much known that Cooper's going to be the number one again, I guess. I don't really know why they got rid of Donovan Peoples-Jones, but hey, got some picks out of the deal. Why not? But I got Cleveland winning that over the Cardinals. Panthers versus the Colts. I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers beat the Colts. I would not be surprised at all. Here's my reason why. The Panthers showed something last week with Bryce Young that we haven't seen yet. And it's not that the Texans were a bad football team. It wasn't that. It was that if you let the Panthers hang around and play, they actually might mess around and beat you. So most of the games that they lose is usually a blowout, right? And it's usually done by the third quarter. If this team, and they're a scrappy bunch, right? The Panthers, their defense is not bad. Their defense is young. So it's like once the offense gets clicking, of course, the Bryce Young to Adam Thielen connection is real. Dude, it's very much real. So this is one of those things that once DJ Shark gets kind of going, and I think they just need to go ahead and get rid of Miles Sanders and keep Chuba Hubbard there. Miles Sanders is collecting the check. I ain't mad at him, though. I love Miles Sanders coming out of Penn State, but it's done, bro. It's over with, dog. Chuba Hubbard is probably going to be the running back going here in the near future. On the flip side of this, the Colts, on the other hand, showed us that they can ball. They kept up with the Saints last week, and I know the Saints aren't just this glorious team, but at the same time, Gardner Minshew proved that, hey, we can hang with the big boys. And I think, really, to be honest with you, Gardner Minshew's just playing for a job. If he does right, he comes out and he beats Carolina. He might be doing something high. So, but I think Panthers win this game, though, believe it or not. I think this is actually one of those games where it might be fun to watch, and it might be semi-high scoring. Not high scoring, but semi-high scoring. Like somewhere between a good 24 and 21, something like that, or 27, 24, something like that along those lines. Giants and Raiders, just two horrible teams to put together on the football field, really, to be honest. Two horrible teams. This is going to be an ugly game. Because I don't know if Daniel Jones is going to go out there and be lights out. I don't know if the Raiders are gonna. And Antonio Pierce is taking over the Raiders for the head coach, especially with Josh McDaniels getting fired. So their team's gonna play with some spark, right? And if the Raiders win this game, then I think the next game is against an opponent that's not as good either, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really remember. But if they go out and they win this game, and then win the next game, they're only hurting their chances in the draft to get better. And to be honest with you, I should make a video about the Raiders. That's what I might do next, to make a video about the Raiders once I'm done with this. Because I don't think that their offense is a problem. I think it's their defense is the problem. That's what I think. I think you can only call so many plays on offense to the point where it's just like, dude, we only rehearse maybe 100 plays scripted. You start going off script. So I think the problem with the Raiders is that they just don't have a really good defense. That's what I think it is. Who wins this game? Probably the Giants because they're more completed. Well, you know what? Forget that. Screw that. I want the Raiders to win. This is what I want. I want the Raiders to win. Give me the Raiders. Cowboys versus the Eagles. America's team versus, those boys in the Northeast. Jalen Hurts finna have a field day against the Cowboys. It's coming. If the Niners can do it, shoot, I know dang well the Eagles can. Because I think the Eagles are more completed. Well, I ain't gonna say they're more completed than the Niners. They're about one what with the Niners right now. Even with the Niners losing, I still think that the Niners and the Eagles are probably the top dogs in the NFC. Eagles come out and blow them out pretty much in this game. It's not gonna be close. Bengals, the night game. Ooh, this should be fun. This should be fun. Bengals at Cincinnati. Bills at Cincinnati. This should be fun. This is a great game to end your night with. I think the Bengals actually beat the Bills in this one. Especially with the Bengals having that sluggish start, they actually came back and they're doing pretty good. They're not doing bad at all. They're doing what they need to be doing. I like that. I like that a lot. Jets and Chargers. The Chargers are so up and down to me, man. They're not consistent enough. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't know. Like, they just don't win games that they need to win. And I think this is going to be one of those moments where the Jets come out and they actually beat the Chargers. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets beat the Chargers in this game. I wouldn't be. So let's go ahead and recap. I got Jets, Bengals, Eagles, Raiders, Panthers. It looks like all the home teams, right? Browns. I got the Bucks, Ravens, Commanders, Packers, Saints. All the home teams look like they're going to win. That's crazy. Falcons and the Chiefs. They got all the home teams winning. That's crazy. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments what it is. Definitely, please. I'm subject to all this. Can't believe all the home teams might win this week. That's how I got it. But yeah, please always like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. We out. Peace.